Shout out to all my entrepreneurs running their businesses on Post-it notes and Vine. Unfortunately, that's not going to get you very far. If everything you do is stored up here in your head, you are setting yourself up for burnout. And scaling, just forget about it. That's where a business playbook comes in. It's the ultimate tool to organize your processes, delegate effectively, and just overall create a business that can finally run without you. Today, I'm going to show you why you need one and how to start building yours. Let's go. Hey, I'm Carla, business coach and former CEO, and welcome to Not Another Business Coach. I'm all about no bullshit strategies to streamline, scale, and grow your business in a way that works for you, not the other way around. If you're tired of feeling like you're constantly reinventing the wheel, grab your notebook and some coffee because this episode will change everything. And don't forget to check out my plug and play systems kit, which includes a business playbook template and a bunch of processes to get you started. So what the hell is a business playbook? It's basically a documented system for how your business runs. It's the key to a consistent, efficient, and scalable business. So a playbook keeps you super consistent because you don't have to figure out the same thing over and over again every single time you do it. It's documented, it's clear, and it's repeatable. The processes in your playbook make things super efficient by saving you tons of time and energy because you're not starting from scratch every time you need to do things like onboard a new client or launch a new offer. And a playbook makes your business scalable because it allows you to delegate effectively. You can't hire or train a team if everything's locked in your head. Gino Wickman, the author of Traction, said it best. You won't get your business to the next level by keeping your processes in your head and winging it as you go. So let's stop winging it, shall we? Okay, so let me tell you about a client of mine who absolutely fought me tooth and nail about creating processes for her business. She's a solopreneur running a really successful business, but she was drowning. She said to me, Carla, I don't even have processes. It's just me doing what I do. And I've honestly heard that so many times. So I had her walk through one task that she does all the time, which is onboarding new clients. Step by step, she explained to me what she did. And guess what? A process started to emerge. Suddenly, it didn't seem so scary. She even started having fun documenting it because she realized how much easier her life could be. So fast forward to a few months. Not only did she document all of her core processes, but she delegated the maintenance of her playbook to her VA. That playbook became her secret weapon for scaling. And she's now working fewer hours and making so much more money. Now, borrow that last pro tip from my client. You don't have to be the one documenting everything yourself. Once you've clarified how things work, you can delegate the nitty-gritty shit to someone else. But it all starts with understanding of what's actually happening inside your business. So I talked about this in my last episode, so make sure to check that out. But I want you to think of your business as a living, breathing ecosystem. Every part, your leadership, finance, offers, clients, marketing, and sales, they all need to work together. If one area is weak, the whole system falls apart. And your playbook is going to document processes from every single area of your business ecosystem, from leadership and finance to clients and offers to sales and marketing. And it creates a system that works together seamlessly. Now that you know why a business playbook is so necessary, let's talk about how to actually create one. First, you want to identify all of the core processes in your business. And I'd recommend starting with tasks that you do more than once. So client onboarding, launching new offers, reviewing finances, things like that. Next, you'll want to map out each process. So you'll think about things like what triggers the process. What are the steps that need to be taken? When do all of those things need to happen? And who is responsible for doing them? And finally, you'll want to document it. That's the whole point of the playbook. Document all of the processes, get them out of your head and into somewhere more reliable. Now, this doesn't need to be overwhelming or complicated. In fact, my 4Ts framework makes it super simple to document your processes. Trigger, the task, the timeline, and the team member. Let's break it down. First, we have the trigger. So you want to start by identifying what activates the process. Is it time-based, like a weekly meeting every Monday? Or is it action-based, like a new client signing a contract? So the trigger is basically the event that kicks off the process. Next are the tasks. You'll want to list out every action step that moves you from point A to point B. Don't overcomplicate this. Just walk through what needs to happen step by step. And remember, Keep it as simple as possible. Then the timeline. Decide when each task needs to happen. Does it need to be completed immediately after the trigger, within a certain number of days, or a specific date in the future? Make sure you're assigning realistic timelines to make sure the process actually flows smoothly. And finally, the team member. You want to assign responsibility. Who's doing what and who's responsible for the overall process? Whether it's you, a VA, or another team member, clearly documenting ownership keeps everyone accountable and it avoids any confusion. And you want to make sure to try out your processes and tweak as needed. This isn't a set it and forget it type of thing. Your playbook will evolve as your business does. So here are some super secret pro tips that I share with all my clients. I really want you to start small. Please don't try and do everything at once. Pick one process and go from there. I actually like to encourage my clients to document a process that they're currently working on. Second, you want to use tools that work for you. Whether it's Asana, Google Docs, or an old school binder, I really don't care. The best playbook is the one that you're going to actually use. And in my plug and play systems kit, you're going to get a Google Doc and an Asana playbook. So you can use whichever one works for you. I happen to love using Asana, but you do you. Once you've mapped out the basics, hand off the documentation to another team member. Your job is to lead, not get bogged down in all the details. So if you're ready to stop winging it and start scaling, drop a comment with one process you're committed to documenting this week. And if you're ready to create your own business playbook, grab my plug and play systems kit. It includes a business playbook template, processes, and everything you need to create a scalable, streamlined business. The link's in the description. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.